Yeah, we are live.
Good
Welcome,
evening, friends.
everyone. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, friends. Welcome to today's session of Candid Media. So, there's a lot of information that Jaydev has in store for you. The first one, of course, is the spate of weddings that have happened because of the fact that, see, there are no films that have become hits. So, somewhere we all know that it is a way of making money, you know and we don't see these as a very romantic sort of fantasy weddings. In fact, we see them more as convenience weddings. Okay, so it all started with so many. So let's just go to the presentation. Yeah, so we had a Bollywood couple, Vicky and Katrina. So as you know, Katrina was first with Salman Khan, who launched her, and she was under his feathers till she made a name for herself. And then the moment she split with him, she latched on to Ranbir Kapoor and holidayed with him and went all around town, you know saying that they're going to get married. But then news started coming in that the mother-in-law was not happy, that Neetu Singh was not happy with the Bahu, and that's why they did not want the marriage to happen. So after all that, the going for a holiday with Katrina and Bale, and you remember this, so many pictures of them with her in a teeny weeny bikini, worse than what Deepika wore in Pathan. They were seen flaunting around, and after all that, that also broke up. And then he was seen with someone more convenient for the Bollywood, and that was Alia Bhatt. Now, Katrina went on to marry someone who you would never even imagine she'd be interested in, and that was Vicky Kaushal, because Vicky Kaushal looks like a gaonwala, from a village, and she is, half British and half English. So, how would a girl who speaks in an accent that hardly anybody understands, gel with someone like Vicky Kaushal? Now, Vicky Kaushal had a few good movies, and people were beginning to like him when he got into this gang. And it is in this gang that a lot of pictures of their party, where they were all apparently, as reported, under drugs. And that's when we realized that he is also a part of the cabal. Now, this is a wedding that one can't believe, because they're not they never seem to be romantically inclined, and also the fact that she lives separately and he lives separately, and it's these weddings are mainly to make money. So even the most remote actor or actress ends up giving a diamond ring to the couple, even though he or she may hardly know them. So you remember, Jaydev, the kind of wedding gifts that they were given. A diamond necklace from Ranbir Kapoor, a Range Rover from Salman, which cost 3 crores.
Yeah, so
And
I just detail the kind of extravagant gifts which
yes,
were gifted
yes,
during the Vicky Kaushal and Katrina Kaif wedding.
yeah,
And first of all, there was a great honeymoon to an exotic vacation trip to Maldives, then followed by a Range Rover from Salman Khan, which is worth 3 crore rupees, a diamond necklace from Ranbir Kapoor, which is 7 crore rupees, then a painting from Shah Rukh Khan, which is 5 lakh rupees, a BMW bike from Hrithik Roshan, which is 3 lakhs, a perfume basket from Alia Bhatt in lakhs, a platinum bracelet from Tapsi Pannu, which is worth 4 lakhs. So you can see, why is the reason for Ranbir Kapoor to gift a diamond necklace which is worth 7 crore rupees, who said to be have had a relationship with Katrina Kaif in the past. Why would he give such a expensive gift to someone your ex, right? So that's the big question,
yeah,
and that too
absolutely.
a very big this thing,
Mm,
right?
yeah,
Gift. So it's like we have explained how in money laundering takes place. You show a lot of expenses by buying a lot of gifts, and also cars and properties, right? So we have explained the whole process in yesterday's video, right? So it is quite surprising for me that ED, has questioned, only one certain person, that is Sukesh Chandrasekhar, right? Sukesh Chandrasekhar, in the Jacqueline Fernandez case, he has bought, them a lot of gifts like cars, Persian cats, expensive jewelry to Nora Fatehi, and also cars and what else? I think some jewelry as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, why is Sukesh Chandrasekhar only being questioned by the ED with regards to all these expensive gifts, right? And why not any Bollywood marriage or Bollywood superstar or Bollywood actor or actress being questioned by the ED with regards to marriages, right? So now the talk about town is today, as you know, that Kiara Advani and Siddharth Malhotra, they married today. And the surprising thing is, friends, that no media person was allowed inside the marriage of Kiara Advani and Siddharth Malhotra today. And only certain select people who are close to the cabal, like Karan Johar, this guy, what's it, Manish
Manish
Malhotra.
Malhotra. She
Yeah,
designed the
Manish
gown, I
Malhotra.
guess.
Only those kind of people were allowed inside the wedding, and it was very, very hush hush. And what's the reason for this wedding being so secretive, right? You might ask also. So, is there something which is going on which is very secretive, inside the venue, right? And because these two are public personalities, and why they are not allowing any cameraman or media person or inside the venue at this point of time, right? Because
This is
as you know that.
this is like when Dawood's daughter got married to me, and that's uh, daughter or son, I don't remember. They had a party at the Grand Hyatt in Dubai, and everybody's mobile was confiscated and kept away because they didn't want any photos being taken. And then they, the groom's father and the father-in-law were scared that they had found out, and actually Dawood had to wear a burqa and get out. So it's that kind of secrecy that they have in these weddings.
Yes, and the interesting thing, friends, is that the latest news with regards to Siddharth Malhotra and Kier Advani is that both of them, have a 70 crore rupees sea-facing bungalow in Bombay right now, and they'll be shifting to the 70 crore sea-facing bungalow in Mumbai. And so the question, everyone is asking is, I mean, these two are just normal actors and actress in Bollywood, and they have not had any big hit film. So how did they earn so much of money, say 70 crores, for this apartment, right? So how is that possible? So, and also one more thing is, their wedding took place in Suryagar Palace in Jaisalmer, right? And then you have a lot of gifts for the guests there. Only select guests were invited for this particular wedding. And just hold on. So apparently, Kiara Advani's the groom's father reported, that is Siddharth's father, reportedly falls ill during the Sangeet function, and family calls doctor apparently because Siddharth's father started vomiting, and however the function decided to go on low volume. Now the guests included Shahid Kapoor, Meera Rajput, Karan Johar, Juhi Chawla, Isha Ambani, Manish Malhotra, and others were spotted arriving at the venue. So from this, you can make out that the Ambanis are very, very close to the whole Bollywood fraternity, right? On Monday, several videos were circulated online in which the wedding venue was seen lit up in pink lights. Now, apparently, there was also a haldi ceremony and everything. So now this is what's happening, right? That
So,
there are so many
yeah,
questions which are
yeah.
being pointed. That's, yeah.
So Karthik says, I would even say these so-called Bollywood marriages are nothing but Big Boss with a little more money thrown in. Selva says, Namaste. Weddings in Bollywoods are all transactions. It's no longer about love, family, and friends. Now it's all about glamour. Who can we have the most famous celebrities and networking? मैंने एक वीडियो देखा था उसमें बताया कि रिया used to date Aditya Roy Kapoor before Sushant and called Aditya when Sushant died. Aditya seems to be jaded but can't say. Now here, friends, what I wanted to show you here is that when you talk about these weddings, you move on to Siddharth and Kiara wedding, and you have Vicky Kaushal and you have Priyanka Chopra. Priyanka Chopra, who wanted to make her wedding the biggest wedding in the world and the most popular, and the kind of gowns that she wore and everything was a lot of talk about it. But you can make out from the way Priyanka and her husband behave that it's just like there's no relationship there. And the child also looks as lost as the parents who want to hide its image her image all the time. Now, when you're talking about other weddings, this is another very, very false kind of wedding, because yesterday I was just reading Kangana's remarks. I don't know whether she wrote it when she was high or whatever, but she wrote anonymously, but it directly linked to Ranbir Kapoor, saying something about her being stalked, and every move of hers being watched by this Nepo kid, and that he had a loveless marriage and they lived separately, okay, and they don't even care for the child that has come. So it's very clear from that this couple is also, it's just a convenience wedding, because I remember before they got married, there were many moments in the videos where you could see Alia's irritation whenever Ranbir walked in front of her or spoke something that she did not like. Because, see, the whole Bollywood is controlled by her father. And she can do what she wishes. Even if you switch on the TV, which of course, mainstream media is full of ads more than even news. And if you look at the ads, it's all about her. So you can't escape these people because they're completely like octopus, their tentacles are all around you. I cannot tolerate her even in a film. And then you have her in an ad with an irritating voice. And you say that, how can we get rid of this girl? She's so irritating. And you can imagine, I mean, Ranbir Kapoor himself has an eye for every woman in town. And to have to tolerate this girl every day, I mean, you have to give him a Padma Shri just for that, Then we talk about another wedding, which is another false, is Farhan Akhtar and his Shibani, his wife, who were, earlier in a relationship, and apparently before that, she was in a relationship with several people. So it was again, he had some other wife in his life who he passed on to, this Dino Morio's brother in Goa. And then he got entangled with this woman who, according to a lot of reporters, said that she was pregnant during the wedding. So was it to cover up for the pregnancy that they got married, or was it just to get gifts again, which again is a case of perhaps money laundering? So that's another case. Then you talk about this wedding. I mean, these are the most insignificant weddings. You wouldn't even know it happened. That's Bipashu Basu and Grover. So, if you look at Bipashu Basu's past, I mean, it is terrible. What she had with the kind of talks that she had with Amar Singh and all was more on the level of a prostitute, that sort of talk. So this is another wedding which was actually as false as the others. And of course, the most insignificant of them is the one that happened recently between Mauni and her husband. So this also is, because they are hardly ever together, and you can see that there's no love lost between the two, and she always treats him more like a waiter, or a driver than her partner. So these are the kind of wedding, what you call relationships that these people have. Now, in Kiara's case, what I noticed is that there was a video of her walking with Siddharth's mother from the airport, and already Kiara looks so fed up because the mother looks like some, a typical Punjabi lady who seems to be nagging her on something or the other. And already Kiara seems to be fed up of the mother-in-law, which wouldn't be a day old because the wedding happened today. Now, so you can understand that, see, where the wedding is moving towards. And then you look at Siddharth, he doesn't have any of that, that feeling of, happiness when you get married. So these are all made just, as you say, not blessed by the heavens above, but someone under the world, So the blessings come from there. Now, so let me just take a few comments on this.
Also, one more important point to note, friends, is that all the hotel expenses, then you have the costume expenses. They are all fully sponsored by the brands themselves, be it a
Yeah,
luxury hotel
absolutely.
brand or be it a luxury jewelry brand, because they will get free sort of photo shoot, and those they can sell it for their advertisement campaign. So you have the whole media agency also playing along with these Bollywood stars, because they
Yeah.
get free photo shoots, and that they can sell it as advertisements in whatever format, be it print format or be it video format, right? So that's also very closely linked, the advertising agency and all the brands which is taking part in this whole marriage function.
Yeah. So Blue City Dude says, Sir, ma'am, you reveal all the truths to us in our country. You're the true journalists. People must know who are true and lie. I hope people will understand we should learn, and thank you so much. Welcome, Blue City. Also, the fact is that, see, here now in Kiara's and Siddharth's case, you can expect, I can tell you the list. You will hear this bungalow by the beach, and then
70 crores,
perhaps a
70
Lamborghini
crores
or a,
Mumbai. Yeah.
yeah, a Range Rover or an Audi, and then jewelry, which is diamonds, perhaps coming from an already bankrupt Shah Rukh Khan, So all this will be coming forth in the next few days, and they expect to sell these images or these videos, at a very high price. But they don't understand that Kiara is a nobody for us. Siddharth is a nobody for us. So nobody is going to pay for it. It's going to be as empty as the theaters were empty when Pathan happened. So what happened in Pathan's case? Suddenly, Shah Rukh Khan and Aditya Chopra are silent as mice. So did they want only 1 week of publicity for their movie? I'm surprised, because when you make a movie with so much amount of money, you should want it to run in the theaters in full capacity. But you don't seem to be bothered about that. The moment Taran Adarsh and others said that it has gone above 600 crores, the shops have closed and everybody's back to business, doing new movies. So, which means that the intention was to just launder money and not to, create an impact with the film. Okay. So here you'll find, some more scenes.
Yeah, this is
Kiara.
Siddharth's mother on the left hand side.
Yes, yeah. She's the lady who Kiara was walking in with from the airport, and already she looks quite bored with her. You know how Kiara is. See, Kiara is one of those fluttering butterflies in Bollywood, used to the best of things. She won't tolerate this woman, and perhaps even may even end up, having a fight with her.
Yeah, so I mean, who bought these two people, to limelight is Karan Johar. Karan Johar is responsible for the, whatever like highlighting of these two actors, giving them roles, inviting them for the Coffee with Karan show, and so Karan Johar is responsible for somehow, trying to push them in the limelight, be it
Yeah,
Siddharth Malhotra or Kier Advani,
yeah.
right? Without the
So
blessings of Karan Johar, these two wouldn't have married.
So Shahid is supposed to dance in the wedding. Hopefully, that will become their future professions for these stars. Dancing at the wedding, says Chitra.
They are already doing that for the Ambanis in the past.
Yeah. Munmun is saying, yeah, Siddharth and Kiara will also sell their marriage pictures just like other stars did. But these relationships are, I guess, much more fishy than just a few expensive gifts. It's definitely not love. Well said, Munmun.
Yes.
And welcome, Vishali. Why are Ambanis so close to Karachi Wood? I wonder why something is very fishy. And also the fact that sometimes I feel, I'm not sure, that behind this Adani's, the attack on Adani, I somehow feel the Ambanis are also behind it, because they just want to be known as the richest people and not anybody else. In Bollywood, girls have to sleep around to get movies, offers. Even marriages are scripted, Gayatri asks.
Yes.
Looks like
Otherwise,
a
why would
one year ad.
why
Absolutely.
would, why can't they just marry normal people, right?
Yeah.
Who are not,
कि जो
it
must
doesn't
be
have to.
singing at Siddharth, खुश रहे तू सदा ये दुआ है मेरी. मुझे तो नहीं मिला किसी को किसी के तो हो गया. Yeah. Sunita, ma'am, in a local website here, they quoted that Pathan is going to touch 1,000 crores,
1,000 crores,
beating BB, Brahmastra, I suppose. But many of them standing asking
probably.
how a mediocre movie earned that much when most of the theaters are empty. In fact, Sunita, you won't believe it, but even now in my Instagram, I'm getting so many messages showing that the theaters are empty all over the world. So I don't know. I mean, if the Indian government is not bothered, then what can we do? We can't do much. Vishali, there are many names at Pathan's success beating boycott Bollywood. Yes. Ranbir is a chip of the old block as far as women are concerned, says Karthik. Absolutely. Welcome, Ranjita. Nice to see Karthik back in action. Hi,
Yes.
Vishali. Good evening, says Sunita. These couples will never know what a true, respectful marriage is. They are products of broken homes and druggies. And see, Kiara is not a Hindu. Okay, Kiara is related to Juhi Chawla, and they have this Muslim lineage. So that's another lie. Okay, so many lies they have. And Kiara was already known to Salman Khan's family even before all this started. She was she was not a success in movies, and then these people had to put their strength into it, and perhaps she had to also abide. Yeah, from today they made it 850 crores, astonishing. Now, what to say about IMDb? Yes. Meenaji, just think about how Kangana is stalked. Same would be to Sushant. He would be stalked. Bit he had a plant, Priya. Raj Kapoor got his own medicine take later. Earlier, he exposed and asked his actresses to reveal as much as they could. Later, his grandkids like Karishma and Kareena were made to expose life comes to a full circle, says Barker. So many discrepancies in the numbers that they portray. Is Kiara related to Himaji? She resembles her a
No,
lot. Yeah, in fact, I think she is Kiara is a very pretty woman and much better than Hemamali's children. In fact, what
but
he
she's
said
not
is so
related.
true. Yeah, there's a huge resemblance between her and Hema Malini. In fact, she looks more like a daughter than Isha and the other girl. These nepotism kid marriages are all baloney. Why do we waste our money and time watching these clowns? Says Harry. Ria suddenly invited in Kejo's all parties. How come, man? See, these, Tuhina, don't forget, there were many, many reports that this woman is a drug supplier and she was dealing with Gaurav in Goa. So apparently she has a job and that's what she is doing. But nobody's going to take her in a movie because the movie will bomb. Kiara, I think, is related to Ashok Kumar and Anuradha Patel, if I'm not wrong. Yes, I think there's some connection there. Masaba Gupta got married again to some star. Yes, but then hope he was alive to see how Kareena or Karishma became. Tuhina says these are not marriages but business deals, partners with benefits. Now, apparently, during this, just a day before the wedding, the groom's father started vomiting and he was not
Yes.
well. As per a news report, a source informed that the family called the doctor after Siddharth's father started vomiting. Then he was treated in his room and was on rest for 2 hours. And they decided, Kiara and Siddharth decided to continue to music on low volume. The Factors family then became stable. Just imagine, see, perhaps he must have got the shock of what all is entailed in his son's marriage. So
He must have
that's
seen
another thing.
Karan Johar dancing. That's what Karthik mentioned.
Yeah. So if you're talking about the wedding, it happened today at the Jaisharma Suryagar Palace in a traditional ceremony, and the attendance by the family members and friends of the two, including some from Bollywood. Now, the wedding party had arrived in Jaisalmer a few days before the big day. The pre-wedding functions began on Monday, that was yesterday, with a welcome lunch in the afternoon, followed by a star-studded Sangeet ceremony, and of course the typical Bollywood songs. And it all started with the haldi ceremony and the band playing the music. Now, the couple will host a wedding reception at the fort in the evening where they will greet guests as husband and wife. Apart from their family, others who came were Shahid, Meera Kapoor, Karan Johar, Manish Malhotra, Arman Jain, and Isha Ambani. So these are all the typical, their own group of people. Now, let's move on to the next piece of news, Janet.
Yeah, just hold on. I would like to mention something very interesting, and that is regarding Rakhi Sawant. And apparently, as you know, there is a Rakhi Sawant also, recently married this person, and apparently, Rakhi Sawant's husband's name is Adil Durani. And apparently, Adil Durani said that I don't want to be Sushant Singh Rajput, and hits back at the actress's fridge comment. It seems that there's a twist in Rakhi Sawant and Adil Durani. Adil has been arrested by Mumbai police. The development took place a day after Rakhi had accused him of swindling her and being responsible for her mother's death recently. Rakhi eventually confirmed that Adil has been arrested. Adding to her list of charges against her husband, Rakhi claimed that he beat her and took away her money, after which she filed a complaint in the police. In an audio statement, Rakhi said he got arrested because I filed an FIR against him. This is no drama. He spoiled my life. He trashed me. He took away my money. On Monday night, Rakhi was spotted at the Oshiwara police station where she spoke to media and accused Adil of beating her. And she remarked, "I always used to ask Adil why you beat me so much. I told him that I'd reveal all this to media." So apparently, Adil Durani looked trouble, obviously, and he broken the silence on this whole fiasco. So talking about Raki, he said doesn't mean if I don't talk about a woman back, I'm wrong. It's only because I respect my religion, and I've learned to respect women. The day I open my mouth and speak what I'm going through and what is she doing with me, she can't even open her mouth after that. So the only reason she wants to come every day and tell people that Adil is a very, very bad person. Now, in one of the interviews, Raki even added that the reason she took her personal issues to the media is that she does not want to end up in the fridge, hinting at the Aftab Poonawalla Shraddha Walker case. And Adil replied back saying that he does not want to be like Sushant Singh Rajput. The way she tells, I'll be in the fridge, even I can say I don't want to be Sushant Singh Rajput. So apparently, Raki, for being in the media, she does or publicity, she does anything like from getting married to this, gentleman, or I wouldn't call him a gentleman. I mean, to this rather, insignificant person, right? So this is what's happening with, the likes of Raki Sound.
Yeah. Mamta is saying this Gutterwood has demeaned the entire value system. Marriages in India is said to be a secret institution. These people have mocked it so badly, it's really disappointing. Mamta, here what you say is so important. It has so many significances. See, in fact, I'd like all of you to hear this. A person from Google who was working with Google left Google because he said that he wanted to stop cheating people because the intention of Google is to make people react like herds, which means they all behave like slaves. They like the same thing. They like they do the same thing, and they don't have different opinions. Their views are all the same. For example, if you're, if now of recently you will see that a lot of the people during Diwali, people usually exchange mithai, but here now people are saying that only give chocolates, and Cadbury is going all the way out to send these stupid chocolates to everybody when India has such a important tradition of sweet making from Kashmir to Kerala. So they've started changing things, and then what they do is, nitwit stupid people like Alia Bhatt and all suddenly say that I will do the sixth fera, I will not do the seventh fera. meaning that she will change the rules of the Hindu wedding. So, in every way, what this man from Google was saying is that, see, we are being programmed, to follow certain dicta, and which is exactly what Soros has in mind. We've been telling you time and again that they have the intention of making people slaves so that you do not have any face, you don't have an opinion, you don't have anything. And also, this intermixing of, please understand very carefully what I'm saying, this intermixing of marriages and the surrogacy that's happening is a very important role, plays a very important role in this. Because the more white children you have, now you won't know Karan Johar's, background once these children have great grandchildren, because you won't know whether they were white or black or brown or yellow. Okay, so it is to make you people feel that you have absolutely no importance in this world, and that's what is happening. And that is why, see, let me tell you what, something more important. Perhaps a lot of the people like, Karthik and many of you are very, very sort of, tuned on to the things that we say. See, one thing is that, see, I was watching a movie yesterday, and it's about a man who's on a boat and he's with his daughters, and they're holidaying, and they suddenly see another boat, a boat that's capsizing, and he doesn't go and help them because from far, when he looks with the binoculars, he feels that those people could be dangerous, the men could be dangerous to his daughters. And his daughters keep saying that, help him, help him. Finally, so what, I won't go through the whole thing, it's too long. But what they're trying to say is that, see, what are your, when you visualize something, that's not right. So do not be, biased against anybody, which means, see, you should not think that somebody is bad or somebody is good. Okay, the person who looks most ugliest may be the best person. Now, this sort of thing, this sort of theme is being conveyed in everything. I found a very beautiful movie called Miss Harris in Paris. A lady who's, wanting to wear a Dior couture gown or couture gown. Though the story is very good, the theme is the same. The theme is telling us that though she's a cleaner woman, okay, she aspires for a haute couture gown like Dior and goes to France to buy it. When people can't believe that a cleaning woman could buy it.
I
So,
think
which
it must be
means,
financed by Dior itself, the film.
yes, that's another thing. That's another game, in
Otherwise,
fact.
why would?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So what I'm trying to tell you is that, coming back to this point, is that, see, they are trying to make us understand. See, please understand, a lot of the people who watch Netflix and all these OTT platforms do not know that they are being guided. They're being guided to watch certain movies of certain content. Okay, they always tell you, did you enjoy the movie? And if you say yes or no, whatever, they'll make many more like that. So what they're doing is systematically brainwashing you, and trying to make you go with their own, line of thought. So, see, in India, it's very difficult to make us comply, because a person from Kerala is totally different from somebody from Tamil Nadu or from Punjab. A Punjabi will be very loud, a Tamilian may be very soft, and a Keralite may be very boisterous, or someone from Maharashtra will be very soft. So, till now, Google and all have not been able to, what you call, control Indians, because every Indian has a different taste. You see. So it is becoming very difficult for these international companies to control and go according to Soros. Now, here also, what you will see is that, see, I pick two people, in Bollywood, like I selected Kiara and Siddharth. Now, I just put the photos together. Do they look good together? Yeah, they look good together. Now, let's make them husband and wife. That is how it is happening. Okay. You take Katrina Kaif and Vicky. Okay, Vicky looks nice. Okay. Of course, there are many other things also. Vicky's going to be the slave in the marriage. Similarly, Siddharth is going to be the slave in the marriage. So the control and this thing also goes, hand in hand. So all this is to tell you that, see, please understand, when they make movies, and that's why Kantara is different. When they make movies, they are trying to, sort of guide your thoughts, make you understand. And poor Pathan, poor Shah Rukh Khan, he didn't realize that the modern Indian is so intelligent. especially after SSR's death. They've realized that, see, we are not going to take any bullshit that they give us. So that's why Boycott Bollywood started. And everything, even this empty theaters, hands off to the Boycott Bollywood gang. If these theaters are empty, which means these people are really solid, they decided they won't go for the movie and they didn't go for the movie. Now, no Shah Rukh Khan or Aditya Chopra or any politician, whether it's Smriti Irani or whether it's Anurag Thakur, can make you do that. So please, friends, what I would request all of you is that stick to your own voices. Don't get carried over by people who say you should leave this or you should do this. No, have your own ideas. Fight if something is wrong. Speak out your mind. You don't have to agree with everybody. And that's what makes you an intelligent individual. Now, here we are going too far with OTT platforms, and these weddings are an example of that. Now, Alia Bhatt, okay, because of the kind of image SSR gave Mahesh Bhatt had become dust. Now, he had to somehow make himself, raise his position in society. So what does he do? The oldest film family he could choose. Raj Kapoor must be, turning in his grave. He caught hold of that family, and he didn't care whether Ranbir is a womanizer or whatever. He didn't care. Drug addict, whatever, nothing. He said, let me just get the Kapoor name by hook or by crook. So because, see, this Kapoor family has a very strange behavior. They are like cockroaches. If a wedding happens, the whole family goes there, and the paparazzi also cover the whole thing. So we are always seeing, them like cockroaches, all of them behaving in the same way, same dresses, same, So Mahesh Bhatt thought that, getting that tag of a Kapoor tag, will change his complete image, and his daughter will become a princess in Bollywood. So these are things that they're pushing on to you, friends. And this is exactly what SSR was trying to tell you when he was alive, that these people are doing something which are terrible. And he was trying to get. Now, another thing I want to tell you about Sushant Singh Rajput is that Sushant Singh Rajput said that the next level of education in India, which is most important, is AI products. Okay, AI technology. We have to teach the youngsters AI technology. Now, that's what Nirmala Sitharaman said in her budget speech. So you understand, those kind of people are not required in Bollywood. We want dumb people, so who will say, for example, when we wanted to send a voice to Mars, somebody asked Kareena Kapoor, do you know that? What? Mars? Which Mars? Are you talking about the chocolate? Something to that effect, So that's the kind of IQ these people have. So please do not let us lower ourselves to that level. Now, if we are telling you about this story today, about marriages being, alleged contract weddings, there is a lot of meaning to it. Please understand that these are not marriages where they, Kiara, was dreaming of Siddharth every night. It was not that. These are just putting people who will listen to you, okay, who look good together, who will play by your rules together. That much less nonsense. Okay, I'll get them in my pocket. Okay, if a movie happens, I'll get them in my pocket and they'll keep quiet. Which is what Shah Rukh Khan did, incidentally, in Pathan. When Pathan happened, he called all the film fraternity and said, "Bache log, please say my movie is a huge, super duper success. That you have never seen a movie like this before." Everybody said the same thing. So people knew that it was a written script given out by Shah Rukh Khan. So friends, this is something that we have to, this is the next battle we are fighting. The next battle is to, to preserve our integrity. What our parents have taught us. Okay, don't leave it. Be it tradition, be it mantras, be it whatever, going to the temple, doing, when your father or mother dies, doing the last rites, cremation, everything properly, do it. Because Sanatana Dharma has stood with us for ages. Let them not destroy it. I was just watching a video where, some of the peaceful people made a woman, a young girl, who is representing Bharat Mata, remove her crown and say something in Arabic. Now, I didn't know this, so I had, it was the same day yesterday that Mr. Verma, BKS Verma, one of the top artists of Karnataka and India, died. So I just took a photo of, a painting of his where Modi ji and Amit Shah are putting the crown on Mother India. It's a painting. And instantly, then I saw this. Immediately, I posted this on that Twitter, saying that these are the kind of people we need in India. Okay. So please understand that they will try everything to throw dirt on us. And they will say everything about you. They'll say that boycott Bollywood people are Talibanis. Okay. The whole, whoever's watching, I don't know about how many people, 232 people. Okay. 232 intelligent people watching us. Now, are you all Talibanis? Or are you very, very highly intelligent people who have decided to hear the voice, that comes from a different channel, not from the mainstream channel? And you want to hear it because it reflects your own thoughts. Something is wrong somewhere, which people are not talking about because they have their vested interests in it. Yes? So that's why it's very important. Now, Sonal says, educate the young, get them out of the clutches of these demented phonies, get people to know Sanatana, see and acknowledge the glory of Bharat.
Yes.
See how well she's saying this. So let us take a few more comments on this because I really cherish what you put forward. Vardhan says, a female journo went to interview Manoj Kumar once in a house and he led her to his bedroom. He was in his night suit and she was ushered to sit on a chair in his dressing table. And he sprawled himself under the bedsheet and asked her to shoot questions. Okay. Now, I wouldn't know the relevance of that, but then you need to clear that. Okay. Vidya says, boycott Bollywood have been accused of being Hindutva-vadis. Yes, they will try to slot us, Chitra said, I read that Sushant was working on a project using AI, which would bring down the cost of film making to 45 crores. There was another reason he and his partners were murdered. Yes, Jerry?
Yeah, all these trolls of SRK will call you Andhbaks and they will call you Sangis. Now, I would like to share one interesting fact, friends, is that, just hold on. Yeah, can you see my window? Yeah, so this is the Economic Times, friends, and today's date, it published on February 6th. This article, it says Patan is unstoppable on day 12, and it means 832 crores at the worldwide box office. So, and this is the Economic Times, and it is on February 6th. The article is published, and the Economic Times should have content which is related to the economy of India and other countries. But still, after so many after almost 10 days of release, still they are publishing articles of Patan crossing 600 crores. Then the day before yesterday it crossed 700 crores, and yesterday, like I showed you, they have written an article, it crossed 800 crores. So how much of PR money is being pushed by the SRK PR team to media companies, right?
Yes,
Because
absolutely.
this is just another Bollywood film. What is the need for Economic Times to daily write an article, right? There are so many films being released in India. Why
Yeah,
they are
because
not
they
writing an
receive money
article?
and they have to pay back.
Yes.
Stylish Boy says, hi, ma'am, sir. I think the marriage is also some kind of a trapping. Look at their eyes. They don't see. They're in love. Looks like contract. You should smile in front of me. Yes, this is exactly the feeling, Stylish Boy, that I get when I watch them. I feel so sad because Vicky Kaushal looks like he's in another world all the time. And Katrina expects him to usher him around, open the car door for him, or put the carpet for him. She expects him to do everything, and then she'll act like the nari, the very shy nari, when everybody knows the kind of life she's lived and the men she's gone and had affairs with. Okay, so please do not give us this bullshit. We don't believe it. Okay, that's the kind of answer that it should come from you, saying that this is all nonsense. We do not believe. And let me tell you very simply that see, all these palaces that they are booking, it's all sponsored. Everything, right down to the bra and panties that she wears, is being sponsored. That's how cheap they are. They will not
The
pay five
makeup,
fills, five pennies for their own.
dress,
Yes. And
jewelry.
apparently, I heard another news that, see, someone like Janvi, Kapoor, okay, who can't act for nuts, let me tell you that very clearly. Other than her pouted lips, she doesn't have any action in her face. Now, she has claimed that she has got a film with NTR Jr. and she has asked for an exorbitant rate. For what? For pouting her lips? Or for showing her silicone, front? So it's really sad that people expect us to believe all this sort of nonsense that they show. Raki ki jawani gayi ab to. No movies, no item songs. So that she does. Does drama, natak, nautaki to remain in the news, hoping she'll be called to the big boss house as a wild card entry. Now, Divided Street says more bloodshed in Bollywood or Hollywood. It brings more low, dense, materialist things to them, like fame and big houses, by negative, dark energy. So we have to be conscious and get things righteously. Here, Divided Streets, what shocked me was that, see, even the death of a singer, I forget her name, Jerry, yesterday, she was apparently killed.
Vani,
Vani Jairam, yes, the Bolere
there
Papihara
was some
singer.
injury
Yeah, it
on
was
her
not
head,
a
right?
normal death. So can you
Okay.
imagine
Looks suspicious.
who is killing these people? And nobody asks any questions. It's like normal, Somebody hits her and kills her. It's okay. Now, Mr. Thorat has resigned from his Congress position in Maharashtra. Pappu called Yogi ji a thug on one hand. On the other hand, Maharashtra Congress has weakened to the point of breakup. Chitra says, they also say Patan is slowly inching towards breaking KGF 2 records. Look at Alia, she's calling herself mother. Of which child, I do not know. Ma'am, media, whether ads or serials or movies, all trying to brainwash the young
Yes.
generation. How do we save them? They're everywhere. See, let me just tell you, even here, Munmun,
By
see
spreading
something very
awareness.
simple. Let me just tell you, see, in movies they show you, or in even in see ads, they'll show you, it's somebody's birthday and they don't know it's their birthday, and they feel sad because nobody's remembered it. So they're coming from their office, and when they come home, the light is all off, and suddenly all of these people pop up and they say happy birthday and they cake and they dance and have drinks and all that. Now, see, because of that, now every household is in a tis. Because if you don't do that drama, that means you don't love the person who's having a birthday. You understand? So it's setting patterns. If you need to behave in a particular manner to show you love your partner, your daughter, your sister, or your brother. So love means giving a rose. Even just sitting and talking to a person does not mean love. You have to do these things, then only it will, it means there's love in your relationship. So please understand, friends, that we are being, like sheep, we are being herded, OTT platforms are actually a very, very dangerous area. And these people like Zoya Akhtar, Ekta Kapoor, and all of them tried to sort of brainwash us into thinking that Hindu women are drunkards, and they only say four-lettered words, and they sleep with every man who comes around the corner. Those scripts also failed because we were not able to accept it. So Kajal, with all her hep manner, coming with a FUCK every other word, the character was a flop. So friends, it's very important to dissect what is happening to us and the effect on our children. Chandrika says, Meena ma'am, in Rajya Sabha today, Derek O'Brien, I always call him Dead Brain, of the TMC party, in his reply to the president's address, he raised the issue of boycott Bollywood and was praising SRK and Pathan in the parliament. Now, this Derek O'Brien, I don't know whether you know about him. Well, he used to run a Bonvita quiz sometime back, where he used to get these kids to answer all these questions. So that was his job. okay, which he was really good at, and we must
Quiz
appreciate that.
master. He was a quiz
Yeah,
master.
he was a quiz master. But after that, when he got in touch with Mamta Didi, you know, he left his brain there and he came here and became his, Mamta's brother in every way. And, see, whatever he says is absolute nonsense, and the party itself reeks of ignorance and illiteracy. Kavali. I don't follow these movies. I turn off the TV, go outside and do constructive things. I get so much done. And it's a great feeling. Boycott Bollywood forever. Thank you for that, Purna. Kajal's daughter has taken to Siddhivinayak temple other day. She looked high on drugs. Another thing, very important, Purna, is that, see, these people are all being Kajol's daughter and Janvi Kapoor and all, they have PRs of their own. Okay, so these PRs, what they are doing is whatever are their old images are being wiped out of. Okay, so all these ugly pictures of them, are all being wiped out. So now you'll only see the white, fair creatures, that are coming out of these Botox clinics. So this is another important point that you should see. I saw a video, baby Johnny Lever's daughter saying how these stars will put their child to sleep. Karina will tell her son to dream about becoming a superstar, Sonam about buying designer bags. I'm sure it's all not that, Chitra. They would be treating them like dirt at home. They've got 10 nurses to look after them. I have never seen even carrying the child. Bardhan. Dharmendra with Anita Raj, Jayaprada to name. Yes, he was a womanizer. I was shocked the way Derek O'Brien became with TMC. My childhood image, yes, was shattered. ED should check Patan collection soon. Dead Brain, yes. We have our nicknames for all of these people. Naisa, they've been worshipped Ganpati rather than the Pujari.
So, friends, before that, I would like to urge each and everyone present here to watch our video yesterday, where we break it down in simple words as to how money is laundered in Bollywood. So, make sure to check that video out.
Nina, great session. Thank you, Nina. Always kind of you. Subliminal, yes. Persistent messaging, indeed, sheep being herded. Yes, Anurag. Adil Durrani said he didn't want to be Sushant Singh Rajput. Does that mean Bollywood openly acknowledged SSR?
Yes.
Yes. That's it. Yeah. Sunitha, okay, but he never was credited for his work. Karina says, how will you get entertained if you boycott when these cabal washed away clean and fresh faces without Nepo kids will watch again? They should cast Janvi and Naisa in a movie. Storyline twin sisters falling for the same man and the hero, the over 3 guy. Yes. What Raki Sawant is trying to prove? Nothing. See, after a certain stage, they are fossilized. They don't know what to do. So somehow trying to gain some attention.
Get some, publicity at any cost.
Yes, we have done and forwarded also. In an interview, Amrita Arora was asked when is Independence Day celebrated. She answered 26 Jan. That's their IQ. I watched the present. Karthik, Derek was saying that he's a big fan of SRK and Dimple Kapadia and their role models. That too in the parliament. Shocking. Karthik. They should name the film as Dusra Aina. Hope you remember. Yeah. That was with Juhi and Amrita. Yes. Meena ma'am, yesterday movie money laundering video which Meena ma'am did, that was an eye opener. Thank you so much, Batman. But a lot of work goes into it, and most of this research is done by Jaidev, and a lot of the times I get to say it when he's not present. But otherwise, a lot of work being done by Jaidev. So actually, the compliment should go to him. Thank you, Jaidev, for that. Siddharth marrying a Nepo kid, Kiara shows he wants to stay in Bollywood. Such partnerships are destructive when you don't marry for love, but to do business. Yes, exactly. Simi, see, you're on the dot. See, when you are married to a person you do not love, it's worse than death. Because every day you have to tolerate him or her. So well said. Bardhan, yes. Chandrika, Dimple Kapadia as role model. So for what? Making scented candles. Boycott Bollywood is so huge. They can't stop. kill or make many movies as there is no leader. I was so proud. Stylish, what did you watch?
Yeah, I
Hats
have
off
just
to both
posted
of
the
you
money
for the work.
laundering video link
Yes,
also in the chat.
thank you so much, Sylvia. Dimple and Twinkle are very famous for going into bakery stores. They say and pick up whatever they want, and then the owner asks them for the money. They say, "Be happy that we are celebrities." Here, let me tell you another thing. See, she said something about this, guru who is in jail, and apparently she says that because she cited him, her husband was pulled up by the government officials. So I don't understand. She spoke about Ram Rahim, and she praised him. And apparently Akshay was pulled up for that. So I don't understand. So what is she getting to? Absolutely crazy. Dimple and Twinkle are very famous for, yeah, that we read. Uh, does she make sense? Yes, she makes certificates. Money laundering, yes. Yesterday's session, sir. I don't mean to be disrespectful to anyone watching. I think lots of these gutterwoods actors might make more money by going in porn industry. Yes.
Harry, there is something called deep fake technology in which you can put anyone's face on a video. So using that deep fake technology, anything is possible, be it porn, right? So that is being done in the porn industry by using deep fake technology just to get views and make money. So that's already there. There's nothing
Karthik.
to feel bad. What is Bollywood, by the way? Porn only now. Yes, Karthik. Thanks, Divya. So, friends, if you do like our content, make sure to hit the like button and share it with your friends.
See, your comments keep coming and they're so interesting that I sometimes forget myself when I read them because they're so intelligent. Chandrika Singh, when Derek opened his mouth in Parliament like Papu, he left no doubts in anybody's mind, proving his foolishness, lining up with Mamta under the guise of secularism, love for SRK. Purna, Dimple is said to be believed to be responsible for her sister Reem Kapadia's death. Oh, is it? Thank you, sir and ma'am, for consistently enlightening us on topics that aren't discussed anywhere else. Keep up the good work. You people give us a healthy knowledge. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you very much,
Mohan.
Mohan.
And these are, comments like this make me and Jay feel really good. Thank you so much. But then they say that Pawan Kundra flirts with his Sali too. Nothing new here. Yeah, because they're seen together all the time. They say Dimple is daughter of Nargis, and yes, that's what was a rumor a long time back. Keep doing this great work, Meenaji. We all have a battle ahead, and we have to be warriors in the war zone till 2024. Yes, absolutely. Thank you for that, Karthik. Nirmala, thank you for your voice. Thank you so much, Nirmala. Helen and Arpita Khan do the same in spa and salon, they said, just like Tina and Dimple do in a bakery. So, friends, I have another piece of news that I'd like to tell you before we close this session. I have a very interesting person who is into health and such topics. His name is Dr. Sunil Wag. Now, he is an experienced sportsman, a fitness expert, a sports and skills coach. He conducts workshops and also fitness classes for senior citizens. Now, he will be coming on our program. So that will be tomorrow at 7 p.m. So, friends, if you've got any sort of questions you'd like to ask, please go ahead because these are all very intelligent people. Yesterday, we had Dr. Jyoti, who is a nutritionist, and how well she spoke about the need to have natural foods, which means eating what our grandmothers ate, which means, having the dal roti chawal, rather than reaching out for sauces and cheeses and creams and everything that is artificial. So, Helen and Arpita do the same in spa and salon, they say, just like Tina and Dimple do. Yeah. Your comments continue to come. Uh, yes, Puna says, much gratitude for taking the bull
Thanks,
by its
Rohan.
horns, Meenaji and Jaydev. Thank you. Thank you for a great show, Harry. Thank you so much. SSR the Great. Yes. That is Jim. Yes. Justice, SSR and Disha. Rani Mukherjee does the same in Gaia Health Fitness Center, what Tina and Dimple do. So with that, we end this session. Thank you so much, friends. We'll see you tomorrow. 7 o'clock, we have a special session with a fitness expert. And after that, we have the news. And so see you tomorrow from Jaydev and me. Bye and Jai Hind.
Jai Hind.